Hello and welcome to WTCL round 2 of Monza. We are back for another week end of WTC action. We scored one pole with Ezio Di Bonaventura on second. He hopes to finish this race, unlike last week. Away we go.
On the way. Cordova gets the better start. So we head down towards turn 1. Nomura gets a nice launch. It's going to be on the outside of Ezio though. As we head through turn 1, Ezio stays ahead. Babinu goes down the inside. No incident. Babinu takes P3. We've got yellow flags. Was there for a second.
GU.
Oh, what happened to GU?
GU, I think.
Who started P11. Trying to spearhead the Tubercular Season 5 title challenge. So heading down towards turn 1. That's Mendes on the inside. It gets cut from behind by Knight. I think it was. Oh, so he just missed the apex. He got touched by Mendes, I think. Oh no, he just. Okay, and then yeah, makes contact with Knight.
I
and
think
then
it's
spins.
on forward.
Yeah, he just outbroke himself trying to defend for Mendes, lost some time, then
He tries to correct it.
And as he corrects it, there's Haley Knight to go to the back of his car and send the whatever little grip he had spinning. And that puts him at the back of the field. So, not ideal for GU. Back to the lead. Cordova leads Ezio, but only by about 2/10 of a second.
Probably in third.
Then Avenue.
Great start.
Yeah, start P4.
Oh,
it's gone!
Into the wall!
Whoa!
Big crash. Can number continue?
He's kept it going. But he's made contact with Conor Ryan, so that shows how far down the field he is. But not like that with the Kayasuke Nomura, who started P3, lost P3, and then spins it in the wall. What that does do very conveniently is help out Envy. So, I guess we're corrupt again.
Yeah, well, I'm not
we are not actually corrupt, please don't take this as evidence.
Lint goes down to P9.
Yeah, it
or 8 actually.
Well, it would have been P9 had Nomura not bought it. But...
And crap into the points.
Up to 12, having started 18th. Very good lap one from her, albeit look how far behind Mendes she is. So... Oh, and Knight goes for the move on Sin. And Knight goes down the inside. I saw a bit of contact between them as they went into Parabolica. But Knight's got a much better exit, and she's going to be up to P13. And then we're going to see Sig and Nikolai, after two former teammates, fighting it out for the last point. As we look here to the front of the field, maybe a look by Hackerson on Moonat, not going to happen there. They're all happy to just play a little bit safer in these open laps, potentially. Just try and figure out where they are pace-wise, and then try and work their way up the field, maybe. So you look further down, you can see Len Madison, Ryan, Nomura, Hugh. Oh, Nomura and Hugh fighting. Already out of position. Then Mamikers, who has done absolutely nothing so far this season, albeit it's still early days.
Mazio now really close.
Oh! Well,
Mazio now losing time.
Oh. Ezio's made a bad mistake. Babinu's closing quickly. Babinu's going for the move into Ascari. Babinu's easily ahead. Don't know how to do Ezio. Did he take a miss shift? Very weird.
No, I think he's a poor exit.
Right, but Babinu takes P2. Ezio down to third. Then Moonat and Hackinson, followed by Firmino, Boucher, and Linkbus. Ezio is going to come back into Parabolica by the looks of it, maybe.
No. Maybe into turn 1 then. Now gaining.
Yep, gets that nice little slipstream, which is very easy. Then drifts over to the left. So he's left the door wide open for Ezio, who wants to take it, Ezio. But doesn't do it. Oh, well, the Esters, that must be Boucher. And she's got ahead of Firmino. That was bloody audacious from her. She actually does knock Firmino into link. It's like a pack of dominoes. That was a bloody audacious move by Boucher, that one. Absolutely sent it down the inside. Absolutely barged our way past. Right, Ezio versus Babineau part 2. Let's see what happens this time. Down into the chicane, nothing happens.
Nothing yet. Oh, Ezio
Oh,
bottled it!
Ezio! Just about kept it going. We actually go down the inside. Oh, Boucher made a mistake at that corner. Yeah.
He didn't collected Mendes, now Bergent maybe on the outside.
Yep.
No, not enough. So Esther now is struggling in the second chicane. And Ezio now need to defend P3. Munat looks on the inside, nothing comes out to it. I think Ezio is now on the just in the split screen range of Avenue, maybe out of it.
Right, let's see then.
It's really crucial.
Oh, we're not going to move. Had a look, but not going to happen. Meanwhile, Cordova is just allowing himself to just keep dominating at the front of the field. Just to fight for third, Ezio Munat and Hackinson. 2 forwards sandwiching the hold'em. Let's see what happens. Down towards turn 1. Munat pulls out for the move. On the inside. Two champions, of course, going wheel to wheel. Munat gets squeezed off. Ezio gets attacked from behind. Now Munat's going back down the inside. He's ahead. Just about. Ezio going back around the outside though. Oh, big mistake, Ezio. Big mistake, Ezio. Got squeezed up on the outside. He's actually now dropped behind Hackinson, but he's going to come back down the inside into the chicane. No, Hackinson covers him off.
Yeah, you cannot hold your car there with these V8s. Oh.
Yeah, there's no grip at the best of times on the racing line, let alone off the track, and you've got no marbles put down because no one's gone that wide. So Ezio had absolutely no grip on the outside, had nothing to grip to. That's what the kind of lost balance, and that's how he ended up behind Hackinson. Bad enough trying to defend when you've got grip. It's bad enough trying to defend when you've got no grip.
Big slide from Ezio.
Yeah, you see these cars struggling with that turn. There's obviously you're coming in with quite a bit of speed, and you've got to try and drift the car through there, especially with these cars. It's not like your fancy F1 cars where you've got when you've got higher amounts of downforce sticking you to the curb. Here you've got none of that. You just got to absolutely send it for the corner and hope and pray that the car sticks with you. Which has led to some very interesting racing moments, as we saw at the Nürburgring, as we have seen so far during this race. Right, Lewis to the back of Firmino. There's Mendes, there's Banishing, there's Light, there's Kramer Nikolaev, and then Simon Bexky.
Not much happening there.
Right, let's go over. Let's see, down into turn 1, not going to happen. For Hackinson.
No moves there. Ezio stays in the position. Ezio is falling back. Right. Oh, Cordova and Dominic
the first 2 in the race. Incredible.
Ezio also in the ball. Oh, and big crash.
Carnage. Firmino. Oh, what the fuck did I just witness? And Mona, for fuck.
Somebody again in the rubble. I think that was maybe. That's
and all of this,
Drake
of
in
course.
Big crash again.
Goldschmidt. Bit like his brain, he appears to be damaged. So what happened to Goldschmidt? And then what?
Yeah, well,
Ryan
was also not in complete control of the
these
car.
Cars, maybe as high as the beginning to go now, even less grip, just can't handle it. So, well, I'm assuming that's exactly what happened to Cordova and
Firmino.
yeah, Babinu, of course, and then Firmino, Ezio came on, and then
Slovenia still 3-3.
you can see Cordova went, Babinu went. So then that leaves Munat to lead from Hackinson, and as he comes back on the track, well, there is not much Bruno Firmino could do really when a car just pulls out in front of him on the track. Unfortunately, because Cordova had also come back on the track, yeah, there really is not much you can do about that one. So,
Firmino.
bad luck striking Santos once again this season. Are they going to become like the Stoffel this season, I wonder? Although I'd argue Stoffel also
Yeah,
becoming the Stoffel this season.
Firmino starts to break.
Like, he's on the
Now.
floor here,
Now, yeah.
and then there's
Yeah, well,
nothing you can do.
yeah, he didn't really react. There wasn't any time.
So that's a massive incident in the context of this race. Ezio Cordova down in 7th and 8th now. Well, 6th and 8th, but then of course Avenue in 3rd. But that really has made it a two-way fight for the lead between Hackers and Abuna.
Now Firmino tries to get back into the box.
Yep,
Or
Cordova
the-
goes ahead of Firmino, who's obviously going to be struggling with even lesser downforce that he's going to have in that car. Ezio's holding up a load of drivers behind him.
Firmino into the pits.
So,
But for the lead.
Hackerson versus Munat for the win. Unless they do a Cordova with Babini, which would be the most hilarious thing ever.
On big last night up to P7, P8 now.
Well, she was up to P7 for a second, but she's going to do what Ezio's doing, where she gets forced on that. Oh no, she's holding it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she was able to rejoin the ideal line.
She came back across up to P7. Let's see if anyone makes the mistake this time. Doesn't look like it.
No.
People in the background here, but they seem to have kept it together this time. So, Moonlight leading Hackerson as Fabio is in 3rd and Linguist called over on Ezio.
In theory, I think that Firmino could do this in one stop.
I mean,
So he
we'll
can
see.
now drive in cleaner.
Yeah, of course, all these drivers ahead of got a pit, and Camino's going to be able to go to the end.
Yeah.
Pit stop's probably unexpected to a lap 9 or 10. Unless it's a safety car, which... well, that would be interesting. Back to the lead, Hackerson appears to have just slightly dropped off behind Munat.
Well, looks like he's on a better exit.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if he can get it done. Maybe in the chicane, but Munat's got, what, about a 3/10 lead? That should be enough to hold it. Unless he makes a mistake. Down into the chicane. Let's see. As we head through there now, Munat leading Hackinson. They're making through there safely. Munat got off the corner better, so he's not holding the lead.
Oh,
Oh,
Babin's
Babinu! For the second time!
again. Can he rejoin before Ezio?
He tries
He
P5.
can.
Babinu gets away with it again. I mean, Ezio's
Oh.
really holding up a load of trains.
I think
Oh, I think
Nicola
that was
into the wall.
Madison.
Nikolaev, I think.
Or was that Betsky? I don't know. I saw a black car go off.
This corner is very dangerous, I think. Yeah, it's Nikolaev's
Kalea went
car.
off. Oh no, so it was Betsky. It was Betsky
Again,
that went off.
O'Connor
Oh, she actually
comes
made
with.
contact with her teammate next time.
Oh, and Namura spins out.
Whoa! Into the wall. Keeps it going. Does he? Yes. Although he's a long way behind anyone else. And all these mistakes will allow Firmino to catch closer and closer to the field.
Crap, to beat 10.
It's like what? When? Sure. Well, Mulat's now got a 2.7 second lead over Hackinson. So I'm not sure what happened to Hackinson.
He must have made a mistake.
Ah, so he was on the back of Mulat here.
Yeah.
Oh! Just lost it
Half
going into a
spin.
Scotty, and that's what 2 seconds makes. So there's Ezio Knight and D8 and then Mendes. Oh, move being made by D8 on
NBA.
Knight. Oh, and they
Adios,
just lost it in front of them,
oh,
and Mendes rams into the back of Knight.
Mendes will
Mendes
pit.
is actually pitting. For a couple of bars, so
Corridor too.
pit window appears to be opened.
Avenue 2.
But that was just poor by Mendes. Interested to see if maybe tires are going off, but there's going to be more mistakes or less mistakes.
Carl Lester. Oh, that Nicolian 16 maybe. The dreadful Drake.
Now flag. Who's that?
Balaji.
It's a stopper, but it's not the one you expected.
Oh!
Oh, Coolio! You were just mentioning him.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Oh!
Oh,
Big
well, there
push.
goes Shogun Yukai's pit stop luck.
I just wanted to say that maybe Drake can get some points here.
And then 2 seconds later, he's done exactly what I've done. But we can jinx them into blowing up. Whee! And then he comes back on. Here comes Cordier. Oh no. Well, there goes his points.
And then. And there is Rodo. Oh.
Which means if Shogun
And Nomura in the wall.
who cares? At this point, he's that. Oh, we got
Oh!
Boucher out.
Boucher is out.
Yep, Boucher was out.
He was like, yeah, just behind Barajin. So it was around 10, 11.
Well, that's not good news for Esther, because they were in the title fight, coming out of another win.
And she was 12.
So this is going to hand a big advantage to Envy, and also Waimaori.
Stop her. Yeah, that's 0 points for Esther.
Unless the Moha pulls off one of the greatest comeback drives in WTCL history. I'm not ruling it out given how mental this race has been.
No more viewing Valley Pool. Oh, Knight have to be safe.
Knight's having a brilliant race.
Especially 12.
They might not even need pit stop luck.
Jorginho can doing the same strategy as last season, just appearing in the points after lapping or staying out of trouble. They are into the pits. There is Corley in the background without the front bumper. It seems to be a long stop for Cordoba. Now Firmino in the Parabolica. Scored off first and then Babinu, and yeah, as I said, Firmino is still in the points. It just depends if Firmino can complete the race or will he need to pit again. Oh, and actually Colin's still in it. So he's ahead of Madison, who was, yeah, around 12. Maybe Drake can finally score some points. Anyway, let's see on the front of the grid. Yeah, everybody has 3 pits. Yeah. So Cordova is now 55 seconds behind. Oh, what
Right,
for the revenue? I think he spun out in the chicane.
Oh.
For the 3rd time or 4th time now. Yeah. Well, they
Whoa.
just... Oh. Oh, just ahead of Mendes. The car will go fast.
Valuable this. Right, we're not starting the pit, same as Hackett.
Yeah, everybody will pit stuff.
The Cordova heading down towards the Scully right now.
Oh, that's...
They're coming out.
lead.
And Cordova's not even a Scully. I mean, he's only just hit the Parabolica. So, Munak's going to lead.
3rd. Oh, that's 9th in the background. That pickups Cordova with Firmino.
Right, so Munak leads. Hackerton second. 3rd place for Austin Ligbus. Then Cordova. Firmino 5th.
Firmino.
Knight 6th. Then the
And
8th. Closely followed by
Ezio.
Ezio.
But Mendes on full speed.
Oh, this could get
Can he
close.
take the outside? No.
That's Babino and Crowell. Babino
yeah,
ahead.
Babino takes E10.
And then the rest of the points saying that Leicester and somehow...
Corleone. Ah, yeah.
I don't know how he's in the points. Given he basically lost flight of his car. So that should have put him at the back of the grid, but somehow Corleone's in the points in all of this. So maybe those Drake points you were on about might still happen, but wait and see. There are still... there goes Dagger Crow, and there goes Ironside's points. Actually, she might be able to get back on here.
Yeah, Corleone made a mistake too. Especially too.
And there goes showing your Kai's chance of points. Then again, when you were relying on Betsky, they were already gone.
Yes, it seems like Shogun somehow dropped out of the points. Maybe it will be an Ironside double points. This limit 15.
Maybe Lim's gonna get his first points in WTCL. Hang on, let me bring out the Season 2 hub for this one. Because we're going right back down memory lane here. For the first time since the sprint race at Imola in Season 2, that was the last time Kenneth Lim scored points in WTCL. So that's just some context on how long ago it's been. Albeit he has also only driven in WTCL for like 4 races since. But you know. There's an DA, Flavezio. And then there's a Babinu.
Yeah, Lim is now behind Corleone.
Yep.
And 3 laps left, and well, it's a real chance. And it's crucial. It's just 1 point. It's crucial for both teams. As well, I've at least one of them will be in the relegation fight, I think. It's yellow flags.
Oh,
I think that's Leicester. Oh,
oh,
Kral
12
again!
again. Well, Lim is going to get his first point, maybe,
Ja,
but
Lim is
it won't
the
be with.
Corleone.
Oh,
No, it was Ezio.
oh,
Yeah. Well, Ezio was having a really bad race. Ezio started second. And he's nearly out of the points. Oh, and Munat
oh.
also got a 2-second lead.
Well, there are some calls for a win, but never rule out the chaos of WTCL.
Yeah, there is
As
2 laps.
I say, Muna, I do believe the reigning champion, trying to claim his first win of the season. By Hackers and Ling with Bamino, and then Corner and Knight. Yeah, Mendes. Bamino saying Leicester, Ezio Lim, and Corleone. Here's Bamino Mendes. He goes to the move. Down the inside. Too far back. Oh, no, he goes for it. He is going to get forced a long way round, though, and now going to barge his way up the inside.
Let's see. I mean, you got a really damaged car.
But
He's
he
now
has
ahead.
got the place, although Mendes is going to try and fight
Yeah,
this down the inside. He's actually going to come back here, Mendes. The scrap continues. As we head through there, they go wheel to wheel, and Bamino's ahead.
Right.
Mendes now gets a bit impeded off the exit, so that's got a second opportunity to attack. Oh my god, that was Crow!
Crow just got the corner straight. Oh, in the background, that
Oh, we got,
Beshke and O'Connell,
Besky.
maybe? Or GU?
Well, Tanker Crow nearly gets away with the points with, I think, a brake failure. So, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but we just...
The effect of gravel, kids. And also according to whack your car off.
Yeah, but in the result, in the end, it's just a corner cutting.
Well, Marathon 16, maybe he'll actually do something this race.
Let's see what happened to Beshke. Maybe it was Madison.
Oh, is it that?
So
Let's see.
So Beshke spun.
Came back on. Oh!
O'Connell spun too.
Unless she's trying to get going, but she can't, and then she gets going. That's this little train back here. The moment might overtake Goldschmidt, so at least he's not completely useless.
And the order is out.
Sure. Don't know when, don't know how. Oh, well, that's mechanical failure.
From 19. Engine failure. And here comes the last lap.
Well, let's say Munat is on course for an easy victory. Let's not forget that so did Mali at Bichère in the sprint race at the Nürburgring. And it didn't happen. So, we'll wait and see.
A quarter now behind Firmino. A quarter started from pole position.
Has had mistakes.
Down to
on the back of Camino. Goes to the move, pulls out late. The contact has gone over, barges his way, and then...
And then side by side. Cordova seems to be ahead. Oh, they banged doors again.
They try and go right on the outside. And does what Ezio did earlier and goes a little bit too far wide and Cordova's ahead.
This is the crucial part of the track. Oh, Cordova seems to bottle it.
Oh, Kudo makes a
No!
mistake. Kavina comes back down the inside.
Holds it. Yeah,
And
Kudo
Kudo gets
ahead.
away with it.
Oh,
Oh,
Bamian
Babidi
again!
Fuji!
And that's the
Oh, there's
O2!
you.
They just love to visit this place.
Will Kenneth Lim join them? Not today.
Corleone
Corleone
up!
will though. Ah, the joy.
Drake will lose his point.
His
And
point.
Corleone
It's not even
spins
points.
again.
It's point.
Oh,
What is Corleone doing?
that's just
Well,
horrible.
Takava baked up their chances of points twice this race. No.
That one single point.
Well,
I think Drake really
and
needs it.
also consider that Ironside are going to get points with Lim and Crown.
Yeah, 3 points. No,
Santos are going to
actually.
get points, and Rango are going to get points.
Yeah, no, that's 3
But
points.
SA Moona, well, envy of what a race, guys. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I mean, you've never seen this before. Hackerson's going to finish
Yeah,
second.
Santos
Lingva's
second.
third. Lingva's third. Cordova's going
Oh
to cross
no.
the line. So, wow, about 10 miles down the road in fourth. Followed by Firmino.
But
Knight, who could win the sprint race, finishes sixth.
Cordova get plus 2 points for fastest lap.
Oh. DA 7th, Mendez 8th, then Singh, who's going to hold off. What? How Leicester end up in 10th in all this mess? I don't know. Then came Babinu in 11th, then came Ezio, Lim in 13th. Crowd gets the double point for Ironside, following Madison in 15th. And then they come out quite strong back here with Lickstein and then you. And then this train at the back of the field with Corleone.
Oh,
And Ryan and
Corleone.
Balajin, and then Nikoleva, Connor Goldschmidt, Ramika Zamora, and Betsky last finisher. Rodo and Boucher and the DNFers.
What an interesting race it was. Yeah, but it's the usual MV Santos and Y Moiri or Shrewsbury from last season. That's like the Hamilton Verstappen Bottas WTCL. Yeah, anyway, well, Santos had a strong race, second and fifth.
Yep, makes up for the Nürburgring blunders. But,
Yeah, and MV.
well. Yeah, well,
First
Mendes
and
not
eighth.
so much, but I mean, Munat's won a race. So, well done to SA Munat. Won't be his last win of the year. That's for sure.
Yeah, but if you look at it, Santos got a strong result, MV got a strong result, Weimar got a decent result, and Peregrine also double point.
Although it should have been more. They just forgot to tell Babinu that you weren't meant to spin at the chicane.
yeah, as you the same.
Uh,
But at least
Ezio is nothing without Dufar. So, you know.
I mean, yeah, it shows that he's too fast, but it's really bad luck and crashes
He's
nowadays.
literally turning into the WTCL Sebastian Vettel.
Jacques
Brilliant
Villeneuve.
driver with one team, leaves that team, goes to a new team, and keeps bottling or blowing up or spinning.
Yeah, so Jacques Villeneuve.
Sure. Don't know. Not in the wrong Vettel timeline, but yeah. I mean, Ezio's got to bounce back at some point. He's just. I mean, bad luck at the Nürburgring, and then awful driving here. So.
Yeah, at home in Italy.
It only makes sense for
Yeah,
the
and also,
Italians to bowl their home.
yeah, Corleone bottled his points in the last lap as an Italian.
Yeah, the Italians didn't really get a good race out of their drivers. Well,
Yeah.
hey, there's still hope with Velocito in the ITCL race tomorrow.
And maybe they can score more than 1 point.
Thompson, if you're watching, run. Get out of there now. Just get out. Just go back to the Y by Ori. Just get out.
Yeah, well,
I mean, on
Leicester
the
has been
plus
good
side.
so far.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Leicester's been surprisingly competent, although he was very lucky to get points hitting him, and half the field in front of him kept spinning every 2 laps.
Yeah, but like won a race last weekend. And I mean, like Peyton, He's been never been higher in Stoffel or with Stoffel. And then he was in the Volkswagen. Yeah, but anyway, I think that's all from here. And tomorrow we will have all three series.
Yep, of course. Got the WTCL, you got the ITCL, you got the WTCL sprint race. So you get to watch the future stars, the potential future WTCL drivers in action in the ITCL, and then you get to watch the main series chaos in the sprint race. Could Haley Knight pick up Vanger's first win in the main division? Or are we going to see a boring result with Balish or Mendez winning? Or could GU, who has had some success in the sprint race in the past, win it? And you can never rule out a Paraguay in a sprint race, so Demi Dye starting fifth in that race, so...
Also, I'm just seeing that Sink finished 9.
Ah,
I mean,
I mean, that's good points for the Tibergian title challenge. I mean,
yeah, well, so in my expectation, Tibergian is doing better than I thought, but in Tibergian's eye, like the
Tibergian's
title fight is not going well for them.
He's just so nasty. I'm convinced that Georgie just like. I'm convinced he just takes drugs before he comes online. But that's the only explanation to explain how he thought a lineup of Vivek Singh and what GU be good enough to win a title. You know, the guy who got bullied at Platinum, and the guy who wasn't good enough for Ironside. But that's also a team who gave Roman Lichtsteiner a safe seat. So, you know.
I mean, Lichtsteiner was good at Ironside.
Yeah, and then Stoffel broke this man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back in the days when Stoffel had a second driver about as reliable as the season 3 Audi, so...
Well, I mean, Barajin is, down in P.
He had an absolute shock of a race. He just had an absolute shock of a race.
Yeah, but we will see how he will do in the sprint race tomorrow with the reverse grid, so make sure to check that. And all the other series. Until then, goodbye.